This video gives insight into a few problems in geometry and algebra in the GRE quantitative section. We start with the simple question on angles. Given this figure, these two lines are parallel. This angle is 125 degrees and we need to calculate y, where y is this particular angle as marked in the figure. Angle BEF is 125 degrees because corresponding angles are equal. Angle BEF also happens to be the exterior angle for triangle EFG. So angle EFG would be equal to 125 minus 90 because exterior angle of a triangle equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. So angle EFG and 90 degrees are the interior opposite angles. So 125 would be 90 plus angle EFG. So angle EFG would be 125 minus 90, which is 35 degrees. Now angle CFH would again be 35 degrees because they are vertically opposite angles, and y would be 180 minus 35, which is 145 because y and angle CFH are allied angles and sum of allied angles is 180 degrees. Coming to question 2, this is a question on algebra. If 5x minus 8y is 11, 4x minus 9y is 4, what is x plus y? Instead of solving x and y simultaneously and then adding x plus y, we need to remember that we have a limited time for solving the questions. So if we just look at the problem, if we subtract the two equations, equation 1 minus equation 2 would give you x plus y, which is 7. Question 3 is another question on algebra. If 3a plus 5b is 10, 5a plus 3b is 30, what is the average of a and b? If we were to add both the equations, we get 8a plus 8b would be 40, so a plus b would be 5. So average of a and b would be a plus b by 2, which is 2.5. Again a question on algebra. A is 12 years older than b. 3 years ago, a was 5 times as old as b. How old is b? Suppose b's age is x, a's age would be x plus 12 because a is 12 years older than b. 3 years ago, b's age would be x minus 3 and a's age would be x plus 9. So we are given that 3 years ago, a was 5 times as old as b. So x plus 9, which is a's age, would be 5 into x minus 3. Simplifying, we get x equal to 6. So we are asked for b's age, which is 6. Another question on algebra. A positive integer is equal to the difference of the squares of x and y, where x and y are integers. If n equal to 21, what could be the sum of x and y? Now n equal to, let n be the positive integer. If n is equal to the squares of the differences of x and difference of the squares of x and y, n would be x squared minus y squared. So 21 would be x plus y into x minus y. Looking at the possible choices, it cannot be 0, it cannot be 11 since 21 is not divisible by 11. It could be minus 1. Again, it could not be minus 11 and 121 does not go in 21. 21 is not divisible by 121. So the only possible choice is for x plus y would be minus 1. This is a question on geometry. The area of an isosceles right angle triangle XYZ equals 9. Which of the following could be the perimeter? So it's an isosceles right angle triangle. So let these two sides be x. H is the hypotenuse. Area of a triangle is half base into height. So I have half x squared equal to 9. X squared equal to 18. So x equal to square root of 18, which is 9 into 2, that is 3 root 2. Now applying Pythagoras theorem, x squared plus x squared, that is 2x squared equal to h squared. So h squared would be 18 into 2, which is 36. So h is 6. So your perimeter would be 6 plus 6 root 2 because hypotenuse is 6 and one side is 3 root 2. So the other side would be also 3 root 2. So perimeter is 6 plus 6 root 2. So your answer would be 3.